Yeah, so as I was saying, we will do some example of the same of topic simplest form of a fraction. So let's try some questions, and your question number 1 is 60 divided by 84. Example 2, so sorry. Example 2 is 70 divided by 4. Example 3 is 40 divided by 64. So let's try example number 1. Solve this question. I am giving you 30 seconds, 40 seconds to solve example 1. Hope you have done it. So I will be explaining you the same. 60 divided by what? How can we reduce this fraction? So I am explaining here only. If we will divide the number, if we will divide the fraction both numerator and denominator, let's say it is divisible by 2, it is divisible by 3, it is divisible by 4, right? So let's start with 4. You can try it with any other number, it is okay. 4 ones are 4, 4 fives are 20, and here it will be 4 twos are 8, 4 ones are 4. Now we know that 15 and 21 both comes in the table of 3, so let's try to 3, 5 by 7. So 5 by 7 is the answer of this one, right? Now let's try question number this. Try this question. I am giving you 40 seconds. Okay, let's divide it. What you want to, from which number you want to start? Do you want to start directly with a bigger number? So think about it. You know, 70 and 84 both are divisible by 14. So let's divide it by 14 and you will get 5 by 14 sevens are 14 fives are 70 and 14 six are 84. So directly you can write the answer here. And this is the smallest fraction. You cannot divide these further. In any table, 7 and 5 both does not come together. So in the table of 5 you will get 5, in the table of 7 you will get 7. Both are the prime numbers, right? Here also 5 is a prime number. Okay, so let's move further. Solve exercise example 3 in next 40 seconds. Okay, have you done this question? Let's try. So you can divide it with 2 or you can divide it with 4, right? Or you can directly divide it by 8. So let's try with both 4 and 8. So I am doing it with 8. So if you will divide it with 8 directly, you will get 5 by 8 as an answer. If you will try the same number 40 by 64, if you will divide it by 4, you will get 10 divided by 4 ones are 4 and 4 6 are 24. Now further you have to divide it with 2 because it is again divisible, and we can see that 10 fives are 2 fives are 10 and 2 eights are 16. So 5 by 8 is the answer here also. So you can start with any other number, it is okay, but you have to solve it till the smallest number. You have to continue solve it. Okay. Okay, so okay, let me give you another question. So let's start the exercise. I hope this is clear to everyone. Okay, so these are some questions. Let's try these first. Write the simplest form of 515 by 75. Okay, so 15 by 75. Let me write it here. So first question is saying 15 by 75. Solve this question in next 30 seconds. Then, okay, let's check the answer. What you have done, you have directly divided it with 15 or you have divided it with 5. Okay, I'm dividing 5. 5 3s are 15, 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 75, and now I am dividing it with 3. 3 1s are 3, 3 4s are 12. This is your answer for question number 1. Let's go to second question. Second question is saying 16 divided by 72. Okay, try this question. You have 40 seconds. Done? Okay, let's check the answer. So what you have done, have you divided it with the 2, 4? I'm not sure. I'm starting it with the 8. Okay. So 8 2s are 16 and 8 9s are 72. So this is how I can get the answer directly. If you have divided it with 4, you have to solve it once again. Let me show you. If it is 16 by 72, you have to divide it with 4 first. If you are dividing it with 4 first, you will get 4 4s are 16, 4 1s are 4, and 4 8s are 32. And then further you have to divide it with 2. If you will divide it with 2, 2 2s are 4 and 2 9s are 18. So you will get the same answer, but you have to do the division in 2 steps. Okay. So have you done it? Can I erase it? Okay. Let's try some more question. Third question is saying 17 by 51. You have 30 seconds to solve this question. Do it. Done? Okay. So this was the easy one. You cannot divide 17 with any other number because 17 is a prime number. I hope you remember what is the difference between prime and composite number. Prime numbers are something in which there are only two factors, number 1 and number itself. So you cannot divide, you cannot find any other factor to number 17. So 17 ones are 17, 17 twos are 34, and 17 threes are 51. Right? So basically you have to divide it directly with 17 only, because there are no other factors of 17. It is not divisible by anything else. So 17 ones are 17 and 17 threes are 51. This would be your answer. Okay. Let's solve question number 4. Question number 4 is saying 42 divided by 28. So every time the denominator was bigger and the numerator was smaller. Now this time the numerator is bigger and the denominator is smaller. Solve this question. You have 30 seconds. 42 divided by 28. Find a common factor highest common factor of 42 and 28 and divide this fraction by that number so that you can get the answer. Let's try it together. So have you divided it with 4? Sorry, 4 से तो divisible ही नहीं है. Then 7. Let's try it with 7. 7 6 are 42 and 7 4s are 28. We can further divide it with 2. We will divide it with 2. We will get 3 by 2. This will be your answer, right? Let's solve question number 5. I think there are only 5-6 questions. Let's solve question 5. It is saying 80 by 24. Solve this question. You have 40 seconds. Okay, when we will divide it, have you tried it directly with 8? So let's divide it with 8. 8 tens are 80, 8 threes are 24. So this is your answer, right? Okay. Yeah, the last question is question number 2. Is 49 by 64 is in its simplest form? 49 by 64. Let's try this. (49 by 64). So is there any common factor of 49 and 64? 49 is divisible by 7 only, right? And we can see that 64 is divisible by 2 and it is divisible by 4 and it is divisible by 8, right? It is divisible by 32 and we can see that there is no common factor in between these two numbers, right? So this is the smallest form of this number. Yes, this is a smallest form of this number. We cannot divide it further because it does not have any common factor at all. Okay, so this is how we will do it. Now we will solve exercise 7.3. okay, exercise 7.3, first question is saying write the fraction are all these fraction equivalent. You have to tell that whether these fractions are equivalent or not. So let's try it. Fraction of this number, this figure is 1 by 2. The fraction of this figure is 2 by 4. Fraction of this figure is 1, 2, 3. 3 numbers, 3 shaded portions. So 3 total portions are 6. So 3 by 6. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 are the total parts where the shaded parts are 4. So if I am eating this much pizza, my sister is eating this much, my mother is eating this much, and my father is eating this much. So basically we are eating same amount of pizza, right? We are eating half of pizza only, right? So yes, these all are the equivalent fraction, equal fraction, right? Is it so? Check it by your own. I am giving you 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds. Check this question by your own.